President Obama arrives in New York today for the start of the United Nations General Assembly. He addresses the group tomorrow. The president may face some unlikely new opportunities for diplomacy with both Iran and Syria. Our chief White House correspondent, Major Garrett, is with us. Major, good morning.
Good morning. Great to be with you.
Yeah. So the president will, is it likely, meet with the Iranian president?
Look, the expectations are sky high, but we have to understand the symbolic importance of a meeting in the first place. There has not been direct contact between the United States government and Iran at a high level since before the Iranian Revolution in 1979. So even a handshake in the hallways would symbolically mean a closening of relationships between the United States and Iran. A meeting between President Obama and President Hassan Rouhani, the new moderate president of Iran, is probably unlikely in the sense of a 20-minute sit-down sort of conference. A glancing shake of the hands, or an encounter that indicates the United States is willing to listen and is more intrigued by Rouhani's move toward moderate rhetoric might be in
So they think they can get that without going to a full meeting?
Without going to a full meeting, and here's why. There are many in the diplomatic corps of the United States government who believe things haven't gone far enough as far as establishing trust and potential concessions from the Iranian government to justify a meeting between the President of the United States and Hassan Rouhani, the President of Iran. And perhaps there's something to keep an eye on. Vice President Biden will be here on Wednesday. And there have been off-the-record conversations within the White House about, well, you know, Rouhani is really not the equivalent of President Obama. The supreme leader, Khamenei, in Iran is. Well, if Rouhani is the vice in Iran's political structure, maybe Vice President Biden could have a meeting on Wednesday, and that could be a way to set the stage for deeper negotiations if the Iranians signal they have some things to talk about and are willing to concede some points on the nuclear question.
I was with Saudi Prince Turki Al Faisal last night, who's the former intelligence chief, the former ambassador to the United States. His point of view is this wouldn't have that big of an impact if the president meets with the Iran president. But symbolically it would. But what about strategically? Could it really change things?
Look, the Iranians have to concede what they have been unwilling to concede in these nuclear talks: access to the equipment and inspections forever to prove this is a peaceful program. If they're not willing to do that, even a handshake's not going to resolve that. But they have a new foreign minister who's in charge of negotiating these things, also a moderate like the Iranian president, and if he comes with new ideas, they can get this done.
Major, thank you.